Hi, this is Kara from KB Crochet. This tutorial will show you how to make a basic double crochet beanie in a size 3 to 6 months old. For this project, you will need worsted weight yarn in any color and a size I crochet hook. To start your beanie, you're going to do a magic circle and chain 2. One and 2. You're then going to do 10 double crochets into that magic circle. So there's 1, 2, and when I say double crochets, I am referring to US crochet terms. Here's 3. So for my British friends, this would be treble crochets. Here's 3, here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. You're then going to pull your magic loop tight, and you can secure that with a slip knot at this time. And if you're going to crochet over it, then you absolutely need to do that now. Some people don't secure those magic circles, but I've had trouble with mine coming loose, so I recommend securing it with a slip knot. You can then weave that up and crochet over it in the next round if you prefer to crochet your ends rather than weave them in later. Okay, so we're going to join to the top of that first double crochet with a slip stitch and chain 2. Good. Now I don't count those chains as my first stitch in this round or in the last round or in any of my rounds. So we're still going to do 2, 1 and 2 double crochets in that first stitch. You're then going to repeat that in each stitch around. So every stitch around will have 2 double crochets for a total of 20 double crochets in this round. So in your first round you had 10, in this round you had 20, or you will have 20, sorry. Now, if you are unfamiliar with how to do a double crochet or how to do a magic circle or magic loop, I do have tutorials for both of those techniques on my channel in the playlist labeled Crochet Lessons or How to Crochet. If you prefer to start your beanies with chains to crochet in the round, I also have a video for how to crochet in the round using that technique. I just prefer the magic circle because I think it's easier and I like to have this hole closed up more. It's not a big deal if you're going to put a pom-pom on top, but I usually don't. Good. Some more yarn. Sorry, having a wild camera day there, I guess. Now, as you finish up this round, you're going to join, to the top of that first double crochet again. Now, I don't join to the top of my chains because I don't count them as a stitch, and I just don't think that it's as smooth when I do. Some people do count that as their first stitch. and that's okay too. Now, if you are going to crochet continuously, you just simply skip the joining part, but then make sure you mark your stitch, the first one for each round. I'm going to show with the joining method, which will result in a seam up the back of your beanie. Okay, so we've joined to the top and chain 2. You're then going to start this round with 1 double crochet in that first one, and then 2 in the next. And you'll repeat that around. So as I was saying, if you join for each round, you will end up with a seam up the back of your beanie. And at first that used to bother me a lot, but at this point in time, I've put so many on kiddos' heads that it's not as noticeable as you think it is when you first see the end of your project. Okay, so 1 in that one, then 2 in the next. 1 and 2. 1 in the next. And then 2. Now for this round, you're going to end up with 30 double crochets around. And you may have noticed there's a pattern that the first round is 10, the second round increases by another 10 and is 20, and the third round increases by yet another 10 and will be 40. With beanie increases, if you follow the traditional increase pattern that most beanie patterns use, you'll always increase each round by the number of stitches that were in the beginning round. And you can easily find out how many stitches you're supposed to have in a round without referring to the pattern if you simply do round 1 is your base number, round 2 is 2 times that base number, round 3 is 3 times that base number. And you just have to remember how many increase rounds you do. For my smaller size beanies, I always do 4 increase rounds. That does change when we get to the larger sizes. Okay, so you're still continuing with your pattern of 1 double crochet in the first, 2 in the second, 1 and then 2. Oops. Good. Now when you've finished that round, you've got 30 double crochets in that round, you're going to join to the top of the next round with a slip stitch, and we're going to start the last of our increase rounds. So for this round you do chain 2, you're going to do a single crochet in the first round, a double crochet in the first round, and then a double crochet in the second stitch, and 2 in the next one. So again, that pattern is 1 double crochet in the first one, 1 double crochet in the next one, and 2 double crochets in the third one. So you'll have 2 stitches with 1 followed by a stitch with 2. So you'll be doing 4 stitches, 4 double crochets over 3 stitches with the increase. You increase in every 3rd stitch. And you'll just continue following that pattern all the way around. So this is our 4th round, and we're going to end up with, we're going to end up with 40 double crochets in this round. There's 1, 2, and 3, 4. And as I mentioned, this is the last increase round. So for every round after this, you'll simply chain 2 and do 1 double crochet in each stitch around. And you'll do that for rows 5 through 11. Good, so when you get to the end of this round, you'll finish it just like you have for every other round by joining to the top of that first double crochet with a slip stitch. You'll then chain 2 and do just 1 double crochet in each stitch around for rows 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So your hat will have a total of 11 rounds. And that will give you the right length that you need for a size 3 to 6 month beanie using double crochets. For other sizes of my basic double crochet beanie, check out my playlist for basic beanies on my channel. I will be updating that and adding more until all of the sizes have a tutorial. For written patterns, check out my blog. There's a link to my blog in the description for this video. And if you have any questions about this tutorial or about crochet in general or any of my patterns, please feel free to leave your question in the comment section for this video or any of my other videos. And, I try to check those regularly so I can get back to you. But thank you and happy crocheting.